Lovelies! This is my take on a queen spider arachnophobia type thing. If you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Okay, so first off, hi. I'm going to try and do this whole talking thing rather than a voiceover. We'll see how it goes. If it goes terribly, I'll swap over to voiceover Kayla. But today I'm going to be trying and doing a spider thing on my face. I don't know, haven't quite decided yet. Usually I do a face chart or something first, but today I'm just gonna kind of wing it, see how it goes. Hopefully it doesn't go terribly. Be nice if it doesn't go terribly.
Spoiler alert, the dream of talking to the camera was very short-lived. I kind of forgot to talk to the camera, but that's fine because the built-in microphone on my camera isn't great anyway. Starting off with a clean base, I prime my face and do my foundation. You'll probably notice that it is too light for my skin, but that's because I wanted a lighter shade of skin for this character, so just make sure to blend that down the neck. I set my face with powder, then start mapping out where I generally want everything to go with brown eyeshadow and an angle brush. I do a spiderweb on my forehead, branching out from the bridge of my nose, and then 4 spidery eyes. 2 larger ones in the middle and then 2 smaller ones either side. I then go over the spiderweb lines with some white water activated paint, then quickly blending it out while it's still wet with my finger to give a faded effect. To make it look more 3D, I use some warm brown eyeshadow to shade just in the corner of the web boxes, making sure I shade in the same place for all the boxes, as that is how light from the same source would cast shadows. To fill in the spidery eyes, I use black water activated paint on a detail brush, making sure the 2 larger eyes are equal in size and placement before moving on to the smaller ones. Using the same paint as before, I highlight a ring around the outside of the eye and then add shading with some brown eyeshadow around the outside of the white ring. I then pretty much just repeat the same process of what I did on my forehead for the lower part of my face. I use the brown eyeshadow to make a general outline of where I want the spidery fang things to go. Then going over the brown lines with the white paint like we did before, smudging it out. And then I also fill in the fangs with black water activated paint. And then I went ahead and shaded those white lines. I decided that I needed to add more eyes to the spider, so I quickly did 2 dots beneath my eyes and then rounded them off into 2 medium-sized circles. Now it's time to do our actual eyes. First, of course, you gotta prime those eyeballs, and then I take a neutral skin-coloured shadow and put that all over my lid. Then, going into my crease, I build up some warm brown eyeshadow and then blend that out with a fluffy brush, blending it pretty high up. Then I go in with a darker burgundy shade and put that in my crease, not blending it as high up as the previous colour. Also lightly buffing that brown colour beneath the eye. Now taking some black gel liner, I put that all over just my lid, stopping at the crease. I then quickly pack on some black eyeshadow and blend that out with a fluffy brush. To make this blend more seamless, I go back and forth between brown, burgundy, and the black until I'm happy with the blend. I also bring some of the black down on an angle brush to the outer corner under my eyes. I realised I forgot to complete the 2 newer spider eyes, so I quickly add the white rings and some shading. And then I also add highlights to all the other eyeballs. And it's time to add some venomous drool. To do this, I just used some white water activated paint and painted drips coming off of the fangs. And to finish off the face portion of this makeup, I whack on some black brows, line my waterline, and then finish off with some mascara. And now it's onto the hair. Quick disclaimer, I am no hair guru, so I have super sped up this clip, but I can briefly describe what's happening. So I split my hair into 3 sections, and then do 2 very tight Dutch braids on either side. I then split the top section, spray it with hairspray, and then back comb it to give it more volume, and I do this a few times. I then bobby pin my hair in place, and then spray the front of my hair with hairspray, and then very gently comb all the stray hairs in place. Now onto painting Jimmy, or Joey. You guys never really decided on a name. It was literally split 50-50 the whole time on Instagram. So we're just gonna call him Jimmy Joe. Poor Jimmy Joe was out of shot for most of the time while I was painting him. So all I can really say is just paint a spider on your chest. I was looking at a reference photo of a redback spider for inspiration. Those things are honestly terrifying, so I made Jimmy Joe a little fatter and a little bit cuter. I did the shading with grey and brown eyeshadows, putting the shadows where light would naturally cast them.
And that's the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed doing it. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It wasn't what I sort of thought would happen, but it happened, and I'm not mad. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out my other socials down in the description. And I'll see you guys later.